Hello, dear Leo. How are you? Welcome to your June 2026 love reading. I hope that you're all doing well. Thank you for waiting for this. And a special thank you, of course, to our patrons, because this is a Patreon reading that is given free to YouTube after Patreon subscribers get to view it. Thank you so much for your love and your support, dear patrons, and thank you also to the subscribers here on YouTube. So let's see what's going on for Leo. Leo, there's a lot of promise with Jupiter. End of June, entering your sign. So if the blessings have been stalled or blocked, do expect big expansion and big openings with Jupiter entering your sign for a whole year. Now we're doing the relationship cross today, and I'll be explaining as I go. So let's see what your karma dharma is, dear Leo. Now I've got a Leo moon as well, especially if you're born during the nighttime. Check out your moon's placement, that sign. If you're a day baby, then check out your sun sign, most importantly. Let's see what is the karma dharma for Leo roughly in June, or you can check this out as a timeless love reading. So whenever you hear the message, it could be significant for you personally. Let's see what's going on for Leo. What is the karma dharma playing out for Leo that they are unaware about where love is concerned? Oh my God, I mean, this card keeps coming through for all signs, and at this time that we've done, I mean, these are the love readings, right? But the twin flame soulmate love reading plus the messenger is here. We keep pulling the same card, and this is the chariot. And the chariot speaks to Cancer, and Jupiter and Venus did conjoin. They are blessing us from the sign of Cancer. They are blessing everyone. Now for you, of course, this is, especially if you're a Leo rising, Cancer is behind you, so there's a lot of protection, a lot of preparation before you launch something, before you bring something out to the world. It could be a clandestine, secret relationship that you're going through. You could be going through an ending to a past life story with Jupiter in your 12th house if you're a Leo rising. Wow. So let's take the relationship spread to see what's going on with you and a particular person. In the now, we'll see what was going on in the past, what you brought to the table, how you felt, same with your person, and what is the possible outcome for Leo in love. We'll be taking the twin flame oracle, which is right here. We'll be taking the blockages. We'll be taking the wisdom of the oracle for guidance, some Lenormand, and timing, as well as love messages. Timing cards. Let's see what's going on for Leo, dear Spirit. Thank you for guiding us for Leo. Let's see, dear Leo, where is your relationship now, in the now? What's going on in your love life, and in connection to a person that you're here watching this reading for. Now, in the Cancer season, we're going to have Mercury retrograde. So at the end of June and into 3 weeks into July, so Mercury will turn direct roughly around the early born Leo's birthday. Okay, so we shall see. We will have themes of the past coming up, and Cancer is all about the past. 5 of Wands, 4 of Swords, Page of Pentacles. There is hope here for something, and you've been waiting. There's been conflict. Could be literal conflict or emotional, internal conflict, because the 4 of Swords says someone's taking their sweet old time. They need to heal after an argument. Someone there could be the involvement of third parties, or there's been a heartbreak. The Four of Swords comes after the Three, but we've got the Page of Pentacles, which is a promising possible message and something to do with the future. Where are you coming from in the past? What was going on in the past? We had the Hermit, Virgo, Seven of Cups, lots of confusion, illusion. Someone was looking for answers. They possibly couldn't find them. Maybe you've gone through a spiritual growth and maturity with the Hermit here. Some of you may be even visiting an astrologer or a tarot reader, looking into to see the truth, looking for little details. There was a lot of illusion and confusion, possibly lots of fate and destiny, and I'm saying that because the south node of the moon is in Virgo, so a lot to do with past familiar situations around your life and your soul's growth or your soul's journey. We've got the Six of Cups here as well, which is nostalgia. It's a soulmate. It's, some of you may have felt that you found the right person with the Six of Cups, or someone that you connected with maybe felt like a soulmate to you. And maybe the possibility of thinking that there were many opportunities, many doors opened. But remember, this is the major arcana, which trumps the other two cards. So there was a lot that you were not aware about, which needed to be seen. And maybe there was a lot of frustration. I don't know, here in the past, maybe some of you connected with someone who wears a uniform, someone that is in the medical field, someone having gone, let's say, could have a single parent here that's gone to a psychologist and met someone that felt like a soulmate, like a very significant relationship. Someone having gone to a doctor, generally speaking, for any psychological issues, any addictive behaviors. I mean, Seven of Cups could speak to alcoholism for me. And someone needed to heal here in the now, or someone's completed their healing. We're not reading reversals. Let's see what you brought to the table. Who were you in this connection? Ace of Swords, Four of Wands, and Page of Swords. Lots of swords. Gemini comes through with the Page of Swords. Let's see who your person was. The Sun, the Justice card, and the Hanging Man. Three major arcana cards on your person's side. Very strong cards. Let's see what the possible outcome is, the future, I mean. Nine of Wands, Eight of Cups, and Eight of Swords. General energy. Nine of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Knight of Swords. A lot of clearing out necessary, or I mean, Queen of Pentacles, mother, spouse. The Nine of Cups on her could say that this could be a time of wish fulfillment, unless, because the Nine of Cups can also speak to someone that does things that make them feel good. You could see the Queen of Pentacles she's got her back turned to the Knight of Swords. So I'm wondering if this isn't an old situation here with the Eight of Pentacles as well. Eight of Pentacles, a work situation, or something to do with perfectionism. We see the cobwebs here. Someone working till late at night, looking for clarity, putting a great effort into seeing things more clearly. Maybe perfectionism, maybe someone working very hard, putting in a lot of effort We just had a gust of wind that sort of closed the door, so that was the noise that you heard. Sorry about that. I mean, Knight of Swords could also be anything legal, harsh words. I mean, we do have the Five of Wands here and the Four of Swords, which is, you know, this is the warrior that's been wounded. So I'm wondering, because we've got a Nine of Wands, we've got an Eight of Swords, we've got an Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. Something to do with coming, and we've got the Hermit, which is a 9 as well. 7 of Cups, 6 of Cups, 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups. So, as I said, I mean, the Queen of Pentacles has got her back turned to this Knight of Swords, which we've got the marriage card on your side, dear Leo. So I'm wondering if you're not dealing with a marriage that you're breaking away from, someone that you were not on the same page with. There's possibly family situations here. I mean, pages can also be children. Ace of Swords is a victory card. It's an opportunity to clear the air, because there was a lot of confusion and illusion. Maybe you were maybe you didn't understand and you were looking for because I feel that this is you with the Queen of Pentacles, that you were uncertain about what was really going on. Someone wasn't very clear and concise with you. And you see even the Page of Swords being Gemini. Page of Swords is the messenger. He's also about asking questions. It's Gemini energy. Asking questions, trying to see things clearly, possibly even making a decision. There's something to do with the communication, truths, perception here. And we know the Four of Wands could also be an open portal, right? It's the 1111 card. Now, on your person's side, we've got the Sun, the Justice card, and the Hanging Man. So I don't know if you're dealing with someone that is renowned, successful. You're dealing with a Leo. I mean, we've got Pisces here as well. Pisces, remember, is about a lack of clarity, or Pisces is very emotional, unconditionally loving, but also very elusive. And we see the Justice card here, which is very karmic. It's a very karmic card. But there's also the possibility with the Justice card that if, because, you know, the Sun can also speak to an actual son, a child. And your person, I don't know if they were a father. I mean, Six of Cups is also children. There was a lot of confusion around children. Someone was looking for answers, seeking guidance. And we know the Hanging Man is sacrifice. Someone sacrificing their happiness, their romantic life. And it was just something karmic that your person had to go through. But there can be some ego here. Because here, Pisces is like, I sacrifice everything, but I'm not, my sacrifices are not seen. And, you know, the Hanging Man is like a waiting game. Your person maybe also needed time to see things from a different perspective relative to your connection. You see, Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, and she's holding the Ace of Pentacles here. We've got a Page of Pentacles here, and I'm wondering if you're not dealing with someone that is, so that there is a big age difference, unless, of course, again, the pages can be children, or someone needed to mature. Right now, we've got a Page of Swords here as well. Playful communication, someone needing or going through some lessons relative to a family situation here. Anyway, I want to see what's on the Eight of Eight of Coins, we've got the Three of Cups. Three of Cups, which could be a meeting or a third-party situation or a breakup and a reconciliation. We've got the Chariot card here. This could have been someone traveling to meet up physically. If you're physically at a distance, it's connected to work as well. But you know, the Knight of Swords could be someone that is dealing with something legal, or someone that could have a strong mind or strength in their words or how they perceive things, or someone that could just be someone that's quite cold and that can come through very quickly with anger. I mean, anger management. I know the Knight of Swords is not an easy card. And the fact that the Queen has got her back to the Knight of Swords, I'm wondering if this is not someone from the past that you're dealing with that could have been quite childish. Their words were quite cutting, and some of you are trying to heal. See, the Five of Wands is like a family situation where there are hiccups, there's conflict, and it's closer to you. Closer to your person is the Page of Pentacles, which again could be a child. Your person having sacrificed. I mean, the Sun speaks to this is my truth, but it also speaks to this is my happiness. This is what I work towards. This is my spirit. This is what I act. This is what's connected to my heart. It could be a child for some of you, and maybe there are some legalities, some waiting, some hang-ups, some sacrifices, or your person maybe is biding time, because as an outcome we've got Nine of Wands, which is like, you know, I'm at the end of the road, I'm exhausted. Really, there's exhaustion here, and the same with the Four of Swords. Someone that works a lot, or someone that's putting a lot of effort into something that they're planning for the future. That can involve someone leaving a past situation, right? Because they did not find those Ten of Cups, but they're negatively thinking and self-imprisoning. But as I said, we've got eights and nines, which speak to coming to the end of rounding up a cycle or a situation. Okay, let's take some other cards and see what is going on. Let's take a Twin Flame Oracle card and see what the message is. What is the advice? For Leo, please, Spirit. This is for Leo. We've got legal matters, marriage license, divorce papers, and getting a lawyer. Let's take one more. It's more than likely your person that's going through divorce. I don't know if you two are. If this is a twin flame connection, it could be. Because usually it's a mirroring relationship. What's going on with your person could be similarly going on for you. We've got unavailable, struggles with intimacy, emotionally aloof, dating other people. Or someone that feels bound, you see. It feels like the heart is locked up and out of bounds. Let's take one more, and we've got happiness, fit well together, lasting commitment, deep connection. But right now, this connection is unavailable. Someone needs to do the work. Someone needs to know that they are not in a imprisoning situation, and that it's up to them to take the next steps. And there's exhaustion. There's something about completion. Even the Hanging Man is like a release. Let's take some Lenormand on these positions and get more clarity. And even the unavailable with a happiness, and that promises obviously that someone will find their way out of a challenging situation. And obviously he emotionally aloof, struggles with intimacy. Obviously there's been wounding here, psychological issues. I saw the love card, I saw the heart card, so there is love here. But let's see what's going on in the now. The fish, we've got a King of Pentacles here. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Someone that's not very elusive, someone that's not being very clear at all with you. But this is also someone that is financially in a really good position. Let's see from the past. We've got the dog, so there is loyalty here. Maybe there was more play in the past. There was more playful energies, more trusting energies. But it does speak to the dog, does speak to loyalty. And it's the Ten of Cups. Maybe a parent that felt that they needed to be loyal to their children as well. And yes, Ten of Cups is maybe in the past, some of you were in a happy period of time. But then, you know, the Hermit here shows a snake, sees the snake, and the Hermit is about awakening, about someone coming into the wisdom of, you know, what their higher self is desiring, or where they've put all their effort, what they've worked towards. There's wisdom here. So major arcana, very significant, and it's a 9, which speaks to a ending of a cycle, right? The next card after the Hermit is the Wheel, which talks to an ending and a restart. Let's see, what did you bring to the table? You felt very, very happy in this connection. And I'm going to say also, if you were not happy in your own personal life, you kept that at bay from the world. You kept your head up high and let others think that things were well with you. And it was a 20. It's a 20, and 20 speaks to judgment. So you were going through periods of crisis. Maybe also your sexual life, having gone through that. Speaking of periods of crisis, look at the little, well, I was going to say ladybird, but it's a dragonfly. And just reminded me of, I was outside washing some mats today, and I had a white butterfly that kept coming up to me. She almost sat on my hand. I was putting my hand out because she was always around me, putting my hand out and saying, okay, come and sit on my hand. And she was that close to doing it. It was just incredible. These are signs for me. So white is beautiful. It's purity. It's really nice. You know, it's light. It's the light. It's not anything dark. So I feel that some of you kept the facade where the community is concerned that things were okay, but you were actually going through a crisis. And possibly with the connection to the person that you connected with, gave you second chances in love and the possibility to resurrect your happiness. Let's see. Let's look at the person, your person. What did they bring to the table? Who were they? Yep, they weren't very open with you. This is someone who was, you know, very in and out of your life. The fox is sneakiness, it's tactics, it's secrecy. Someone, if this was someone that was renowned, well known in their community, because we could see here that there was a deep, I'm going to say connection, almost magical, and I don't know if it ever came to be real, because this is like an illusion, right? It's a fantasy, it's the fish. So it could have been a platonic, a more of a spiritual connection. Unless now the fox, if this is how your person was, unless they were dealing with a partnership, that there was secrecy, there were tactics, there was sneakiness, because it's the 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords. All right, so your person was going through a lot. I'm going to take one more on the fox. See, I said that we did see this card. I saw this card as I started shuffling. So your person was keeping you at bay about their true emotions, not opening up truthfully because they had something that they were dealing with. Maybe they had been deceived. And it's the Knight of Cups. So Pisces, Libra, Leo, also Scorpio comes through. Let's see what the possible outcome is. Well, interesting. I think you need to watch the Cancer reading. They had the same outcome card. There's going to be excitement, there's going to be stress, there's going to be news. Someone fears gossip and keeps a very low profile. That's possibly your person. But there will be news. You're going to hear things. There's going to be communication for sure. But it's not easy. It's not easy. And, you know, the birds can also speak to messengers. They look out for signs of synchronicities, but also birds can take flight. So I don't know if you're physically at a distance from your person, but birds are about transition, right? From one place to another. So is there a possibility, because, you know, emotionally here, someone's ready to check out and they're moving towards the Two of Cups. And they've, I don't know, they've been through the ringer. It's been really hard, but that's coming to an end. What they need to do is, possibly through communication, is understand that things are not as negative and as dark as what they seem to be for the person who is thinking very, you know, too much, overthinking, who holds more air. Could be on either side, okay? So let's see what the message is. What is the advice? For Leo, please, Spirit, Leo. Flexible. Number 19. 19. In every relationship, it's important to be open to new experiences and learning new things. Letting go of rigidity is what's required right now. You don't always have to be right all the time, do you? It's okay to come to a happy compromise. You could still get your needs met. It's a beautiful day when you meet halfway. The appearance of this card in a reading could also signal that you have met someone new who may not be your type, but who will turn out to be so special that you can easily release your old ideas about what sort of partner is right for you. Be flexible. You'll be happy you made that choice. So, Leo, you're a fixed sign, so possibly you need to be more flexible as well. Let's take the blockages. This is the singles and relationship oracle deck. What's going on for Leo? What are the limitations and the challenges here? Self-neglect, I think Cancer got that. You are neglecting your own needs in relationships. Practice self-care. You know, Pisces is about neglecting oneself and giving too much to others. So could be your person's side. Need rescuing. You need to watch the Cancer reading. You are waiting for love to save you, but you must stop waiting and start looking. And playing games. You don't need to play games to keep the right one interested in you. So, and that would more than likely be from your person, I would say here. Let's see with the tarot. I'm going to take a past, present and future positions. What is the potential here? For Leo. Thank you, Spirit. Past, present and future. We've got a Queen of Swords here. We've got a Seven of Pentacles, We've got the Lovers. So Gemini comes through as well. Choices in love. A Knight of Cups. Someone unsure about what they want to do, whether they want to come forward. Remember what I said, the Knight of Cups is on your person's side. Four of Cups, possibly someone being unhappy with another love connection. Seven of Pentacles, it's been 7 years, it's been a long time. There are stuck energies here. Stuck energies relative to a new cycle, a new life cycle beginning, or someone ready to take a risk, because we see someone that's not very risky, not willing to take a risk. We have the Four of Pentacles. Now, Queen of Swords. We've got the Five of Swords and we've got the Nine of Swords. A lot to do with the communication. Possible legalities here. Wow. Queen of Swords, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. The Nine of Swords is the worry walk. We've got the Eight of Swords there. Someone doesn't want to take part in any conflict if there are third parties. What can I say? But there's a decision. A decision. She's the divorcee. She's been hurt. She sees things from a more logical standpoint. I would say, dear Leo, you need to follow your heart. Okay, and if you're following your heart and you need to go through this, you will find your way, right? Some of you, Leo, may have strong air in your chart, and that could be significant that you are looking for a resolution and a solution to fairness and justice, and you need to think very positive. So be flexible is the message here. Let's see what is going on in the psyche of your person. Some of you may even go through an ending. Seriously, leaving someone behind when they're unavailable. This is going to take longer, Leo, for you. This is going to take long. Some of you could be physically at a distance. Let's see what's going on in their psyche. Action. So they've seen things from a higher perspective. Now, it's got to do with communication or not. If there hasn't been communication, your person just has been seeing things from an elevated point of view, and they're picking up on your energy. The answer is no, you see. And no, they're not available because they're going through a death and a metamorphosis in their life. They're unable to give you anything, and maybe there's been no communication. Maybe your person is in transition. And what I mean by transition is that they're going through a release with the 3 major arcana cards on their side. They're going through something very significant. And you'll be hearing about it. I want to take one more on the birds. I want to see what sort of type of messages or news is coming through. Okay, that there are... Number 21 is the mountain. Someone needs to have the courage, or they need to, because the mountain is like a standstill. Someone needs time. They're going through difficulties, problems. They've got challenges and hurdles, and they're struggling. They're still dealing with a past situation, Leo. Possibly going through a divorce, legal divorce. This is Libra. And your person may be going overboard with having a few drinks. Right, this could also be someone that they're dealing with, and this could be your opposition. So it seems like it's not the right time yet, dear Leo. Give it some time. Okay, see, choices, opportunities, closing one door and opening another. Leo, I'm wishing you well. It looks like in the future there will be, you've obviously connected with someone that you fit well with, but they were not ready for you. But the promise is a lasting commitment because there is a deep connection. Right now, they're unavailable. All right? I need to tell you the truth. Let's take a couple of their emotions, their feelings, and end this reading. Waiting for you to make your choice. I won't be waiting forever. You were too overbearing. I felt suffocated. and be mine. So I'll leave you to fit those messages in, dear Leo. Thank you so much. Sending you lots of love, lots of light, and wishing you all the best. The best is yet to come, Leo. Namaste.